This is a human corpse with only a little bit of glue left, but I actually extracted the life source of the art from it. It turned out to be a walking dog that was willing to turn into a beast for his own selfishness. And this corpse is the offspring of the contract. It turned out to be on the way home after buying meat. We met Mr. Strawberry and was kidnapped by a bad guy. But the bad guy held Mr. Strawberry's neck with one hand. Hold the knife with one hand. Don't come over. If you get closer, I'll kill him. The uncle with the hat on the other side is patiently persuading him. You have been surrounded. Please calm down. Put down the weapon in your hand. The captain is frowning because I don't know if I should use hypnotic gas. I have quietly picked up a stone from the ground. While everyone didn't pay attention, I threw it over the hand of the bad guy holding the knife. The sound of a bang. The stone hit the target accurately. The knife of the bad guy fell to the ground in an instant. The police uncle saw it and ordered to catch it immediately. I quickly rescued Mr. Strawberry. Han saw it was me at a glance. I quickly pulled him out of the crowd. The little voice said, "Go away, I'll tell you when I get back." But the captain wasn't jealous. He recognized the stone was thrown by me at once. I was in a panic. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I ran away with Han. As a result, I just ran out of time. I heard the captain shouting, "Jing Ying Yi Y has a bonus." I took a step back and turned around. I smiled and said, I suddenly remembered something. I did lose the stone. The captain laughed helplessly. "Come back with me and make a note. I'll help you apply for a bonus." But I was just about to get on the police car. An accident suddenly happened. The bad guy in the uniform began to mutate. We didn't know until then he was actually a Christian. At this moment, he was transforming into the form of a giant art. In the next second, the mutated art took off his control. He crushed a police officer to the ground. The captain's face turned red. The security team paid attention to the art, remembered to protect the citizens. In addition, I called the headquarters. A giant art appeared in Jangbei Shilu Park. Initial judgment is a fusion of the Rat King gene. We can't deal with it. We need reinforcements. The situation is critical. I can't care about the bonus. Just grab Han and Strawberry Teacher's legs. On the way to escape, there was a sudden mechanical coma on the top of the head. I only saw a mechanical transformer fall from the sky. He didn't say a word. He kicked out a foot in front of the giant art. Then he fired a laser gun on his arm. He shot a strong light. In an instant, the giant art was turned into chicken powder. I looked at the wooden stole pocket. This is too strong. But fortunately, the laser gun didn't hit my bike. Otherwise, it would be a big loss. But at this moment, I suddenly found that the lean meat in the bag had changed. The meat secretion is still spreading. It seems that after absorbing the essence of life, the meat will still change. It's just a delay. The reason for the change of meat, I can only blame the giant art. I immediately acted in front of the two people around me. It's all the fault of the giant art. The attack of the half mechanic was too strong. The meat was all changed. In the end, we still got on the police car. I was going to go home after recording the record, but by the request of the captain, I can only follow the police station to cooperate with the detailed record. But what I didn't expect was the corpse of the giant art under the attack of the laser gun. There are still a bunch of burnt residue. The point is, the taste is quite bitter. I suddenly remembered that the essence of life was left in the previous beast tooth. Will there be any in the corpse of this artist? Maybe I can devour the Rat King genes in his body. How many Rat King genes can I extract from a fresh artist? So I quietly put my hand near the pile of burnt residue. The next second, the system prompt came out. You devoured a little bit of the essence of life of the giant art. The progress of the giant art is 5%. There is actually 5%? It seems that the freshness of the meat and the essence of life that can be absorbed are positive. The picture turned to the office of the security team. I have already applied for your advice as a reward. But there is a problem. I hope you answered truthfully. You are a junior high school student. How can you use a stone to hit a butcher's knife? I've been thinking about it for a long time. Calm down. Maybe it's because I usually exercise my right hand. My strength and aim are a little bit better. The captain is obviously not so good at protecting you. The brows are more wrinkled. When the two sides were about to leave, the door of the office was suddenly pushed open. My mother rushed in a hurry. As soon as she saw me, she rushed over and hugged me. The voice was trembling. "Shao Kahn, are you okay? I scared my mother to death." "Mom, don't get excited. I'm not okay." I pat my mother's back, laughing and saying, "By the way, I also got a reward for being brave." Thanks to the opportunity to talk to my mother, I happened to escape the captain's interrogation. When I left the office, I passed by a few police officers. I heard them talking about the Rat God Sect. It's getting more and more obvious now. It's all infiltrated into the high school. In my opinion, we still have to bring the Rat King, who calls himself a god. When I heard the word Rat King, I immediately took out my phone to search for relevant information. I didn't expect there was a lot of content about the Rat God Sect on the internet. The root of the Rat God Sect is in the mountains and seas. Most of the members are social failures, and this year's activities are getting more frequent. When I saw this, I suddenly thought about it. Does the Rat King want to evolve into a higher level creature? So let the believers collect evolution resources for him everywhere. And has the Rat King evolved into a spirit? I was thinking about it. Suddenly I saw a giant mouse by the roadside. Why is it so big? Is it related to the Rat King? I shook my head to comfort myself. Forget it. This is the South. The mouse looks as big as a cat. But when I turned around, Han Han was unusually quiet. I immediately understood that it was that kind of situation again. Every time Han Han is nervous or an emergency, he will hold his breath like when he was a kid. But I always feel that his situation may be related to some kind of unknown potential. When I got home, my mother asked which meat to buy. I've already made up an excuse. The situation was too urgent at the time. I just ran away and lost the meat. My mother sighed. She touched my head. Forget it. As long as you're safe and sound, you can just lose the meat. Fortunately, this trick worked. But Han Han stood up. It's okay. I'll go to the scene and have a look. Maybe I can get it back. I pull him back. Dad, don't go. It's not peaceful over there anymore. At the same time, in the security team, the captain was still staring at the surveillance camera. A junior high school student can't possibly throw a stone out of such a big place. But at this time, his eyes suddenly changed. He stared at the corner of the screen. A rat appeared quietly there.